Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. Friends, this is Pratik Srivastava here, and first of all, I would like to congratulate each one of you, those who have cleared or cracked TCS NQT 2021 written test. And now it's time for the interview round. So friends, today I am going to share one of our student interview experience of TCS NQT 2021 which happened today. So his name is Hirday and he is from Andhra Pradesh and he is from mechanical background. So friends, now many of you are thinking how the TCS NQT interview is going to happen, how many panel members are there, so TR, HR and MR rounds are there or not, all three are happening in a single round or a multiple round. So many questions are there in your mind, and definitely so the today's experience whatever we have received from one of our student is definitely going to help you and to decide that how you should prepare for your interviews. Okay, so now friends, I will start one by one in the point, so there is no slide for today. So today the communication will be face to face. Okay, so friends, as I said, so our student name is Hirday and he is from Andhra Pradesh and his branch is mechanical. So friends, it does not matter what the branch actually is, but you should have a basic knowledge of the programming language because you are getting hired for a software company. Okay, so the interview panel consists of three members, means all three members, your technical round, HR round and your MR. So all three persons are sitting together and then your interview will be conducted, and the interview is virtual, so there is no problem with respect to that. So his interview was virtual and all three members, that means technical, managerial and HR, so all three were sitting together, right? Okay, so first they asked him to introduce myself, that means tell me about yourself. Okay, so this is what the experience has been said by the student. So you can see I'm reading from his experience itself, so it might not be visible to you because this camera is not very good. Okay, so but yes, still you can see. Okay, right now, so friends, what they asked is, the first they asked to introduce myself, so tell me about yourself. So on HR round we will be making a videos after this, and that will also give you an idea that how you should reply if a question has been asked, introduce yourself or tell me about yourself. Okay, so all three were sitting together. Then starts his technical round. So what are the coding languages you know? Okay, so he said I know C and basics of Python. So friends, even he is from mechanical background, but yes, coding one knowledge is required. Okay, so one language knowledge is required. So if you are from electrical, ECE or mechanical, civil, so just have a knowledge of at least C programming. That is very much basic and it is required. Okay, then the second question what was asked to him is, what is inheritance? So inheritance is nothing but a oops concept, right? Okay, then the third question was asked to him is, what is polymorphism? So all those things friends we have discussed in our interview material and many other videos which is already uploaded on our channel. Okay, then what is a pointer and what is a dangling pointer? Friends, whatever the question has been asked, these are the very famous question for interviews, like what is inheritance, what is polymorphism, what is a pointer and what is a dangling pointer, right? Difference between while and do while. So friends, each and every questions you try to explain them with a logic and with a real example. Definitely it will help you to impress the interviewer. Okay, then syntax of for loop. So friends, for even I could remember, I majorly take classes for aptitude and reasoning, but the syntax of for loop, so for I is equals to 0, right? I is less than n and then I plus plus, right? So you remember the, and then we have a curly braces. Okay, so these are the syntax for loop, right? Okay, then what is static? There is one more question, what is static? So maybe static or dynamic something would have been asked. Okay, then difference between d plus plus and plus plus d, right? Suppose if d is equals to 5, then d plus plus, so what will be the value again, right? D is equals to 5, so what will be the value of plus plus d, right? So these things friends you would have done multiple times even in your college as well, right? So what is the difference between d plus plus? You can also say I plus plus and plus plus I. This is a very simple and famous question. Then what is a variable, right? So when we declare a variable x is equals to 5, right? So variable x, right? Variable I integer. So all those things, friends. So they're asking what is a variable. So you have to answer for that. And Hriday has answered each and everything very much well, because he has completely followed our material, and all those things we have discussed and we have given in very much deep. Then how memory is stored in C, right? So how memory is stored in C, that was the next question, that is question number 10. Then question number 11, tell about struct. Okay, so tell about struct. Okay, then question number 12 was calloc and malloc. So friends, as he mentioned, he is good at C. Then you can see the all 12 questions mostly were from C and some from OOPS concept. I will repeat once more. So what are the coding languages you know? Okay, what is inheritance? What is polymorphism? What is pointer and a dangling pointer? Difference between while and do while. Syntax for loop. What is static? Difference between I plus plus and plus plus I. What is a variable? How memory is stored in C. Tell about struct, calloc and malloc. Then started MR round. Okay, so the person was just sitting next to him, so he started asking the question. In the beginning I said that I published a paper. So MR was a female, so she asked to give overview on that. Okay, so Hriday has published a paper, so definitely in the MR round they started asking questions from that. Okay, then she asked to describe a project which was mentioned in the resume. So this is one of the very important things, friends. So if you have mentioned project in your resume, then definitely they are going to ask questions on that, right? So she asked to describe a project which was mentioned in resume, some questions on that project. If you have not mentioned any project in your resume, if you have not done any project, then nothing to worry. So they will ask you some different question. Okay, so your selection does not depends upon your project. If you have not done a project, doesn't mean they are not going to select you. Then did you face any conflicts during your projects? So definitely it depends upon you, so you can answer accordingly. Then he had HR round. So HR round about TCS. So friends, what do you know about TCS? So maybe you can say TCS, when it was found, who was the founder, what is the number of employee, what is the revenue right now. So all those things you can tell about the TCS. TCS is a service-based company, and where all TCS are involved now. So all those things you can definitely tell in about TCS. So HR asked the first question, so tell me about TCS. Then second question was, why TCS? There are many other companies like Google, Cognizant, Infosys, but why do you want to join TCS? Okay. Then third question from HR was, why not PSU? So because Hriday has done MTech, so and he has already stressed multiple times on this. Then they asked questions. So if you have done MTech, then why you are not trying for government jobs, public sector undertakings? Okay, so you have to be prepared for these questions as well, right? So you can say you are interested in the software field, and TCS is one of the brand company, so you can frame your answers in such a way. Why do you how do you fit in TCS? So in this question, in another way, we can ask why. They can ask, why should we hire you, right? So how do you fit in TCS, and why should we hire you for TCS? So both exactly are the same question. So after this video, we will upload one HR related videos which will answer all of the frequently asked questions, and that will be done by Tanvi ma'am. Okay, and what are your strengths? So what are your strengths and what are your weakness? And do you have any questions? Okay, so HR round, these 6 questions were asked about TCS. Why TCS? Why not PSU? Right? How do you fit in TCS? And what is your strength? And any question? All 3 took place one after the other, and my interview lasted 30 minutes. So first he had technical round, then he had MR round, and then he had HR round. So all 3 went for almost 30 minutes. And he has given some suggestions for all of you. So if you are a non-CS IT guy, be prepared well for the question, why not core companies? Yes, very good. So his suggestion is, you can say he is giving you an indication that if you're from electrical, civil, mechanical background, then why not core company, why do you want to join TCS? Okay, friends, along with all those things, I know it is a tough time for you and you wanted to know how to prepare for the interviews, right? Okay, so friends, I'm going to show you something here. So as we know, right, so this is the PDF material which we have launched for the TCS interview. And friends, you can see this is our link, onlinestudyforyou.in. So you just have to click, you just have to type the link, or you have to visit our website, and then you can see PDF material. And then you have crack TCS interview with us, right? Technical as well as HR. And friends, we have also mentioned the MR round. So all three rounds has been covered here. And friends, Hriday has also followed our interview material. So you can see, and he was able to answer all of the questions because we have covered from basic. So whatever the questions, from variable to programs, everything we have covered. And for each of the background, so you can see if you're from mechanical background, if you're from civil background, if you're from computer background, if you're from electrical background, it totally does not matter. Each and everything we have covered, from microprocessor, microcontroller to 2-stroke to 4-stroke, everything, each and everything we have covered. And the price is also very much nominal. So friends, already we have, today itself we have sold more than 1,000 materials, and really students are finding it useful. And many of our students this time, they have cracked the written test with our material. So friends, get it today and ensure one seat in the TCS drive this year. I wish you all the very best, and definitely this interview experience is going to help you. If this is really helpful, please do put a comment so that we will come up with more and more experiences of the students. Thank you, friends.